Hello, welcome to my online piano studio. This is a demonstration of what an online lesson would typically look like. So let's go ahead and get started. Today we're going to be working in the Alfred's All-in-One Book 2 on page number 19. The name of our song today is called A Friend Like You. Yes, A Friend Like You. Okay, so as you can see in this one here, it introduces to us the half rest. A half rest has the value of a half note, and we don't play for 2 beats. The way we clap that, as you already know, is 1, 2. So for 2 beats, no playing on the piano. A Friend Like You, just like page 18, begins with an incomplete measure. And this incomplete measure, let's go ahead and take a look at the music in our book. The incomplete measure here, take a look, is only 3 notes, although we are in 4/4 time. Where is the other beat? Where is the other note? Well, in an incomplete measure, we usually have less than the number of beats per measure because some of those beats, as in for the example of this one here, beat number 1 was found at the end of the music. So beat number 1 is here, and beats 2, 3, and 4 are at the beginning. Therefore, when we begin clapping and counting, we're going to sound like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Or when we begin to play, we're going to play just like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And we release after 1 extra beat at the end there. So let's now go ahead and take a look at another view that I would probably use while teaching. This is the overhead view, the keyboard view. If we need to give some demonstrations to show hand technique a little closely, a little clearly, or to show which fingers to be using, I can use this view. I can also show the music from this view as well. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about playing from this angle. So as you can see, when playing A Friend Like You, we are supposed to be playing 2 different articulations at the same time. The right hand is legato, while the left hand lifts for non-legato. Now, there is also another point to be made when playing this music here. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about lifting at the end of a phrase, at the end of a slur. So notice here, okay, so we have here D, B, A, G. The slur lasts from this note all the way to this third or second measure, G, on beat number 1. The slur ends. When the slur ends, we stop playing legato and we should add a space of silence. So if you have not already marked into your book, please take your pencil, which you should already have prepared before the lesson, and write a slash to remind you that you should lift the finger off the key and add a space of silence. We will go ahead and do that again. Oh, let's go ahead and clear this out. Let's go ahead and do that again 2 other places. We also need to add a space of silence between A and D here for the right hand because the slur ends and begins again. And we need to add 1 more space of silence between A and D right here, between A and D. Okay, so let's go ahead now with this new instruction. Let's go ahead and play with these lifts, and I will demonstrate and tell you when these lifts are happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Lift. 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 Release. So as you can see, when providing instruction, I always like to use several different camera views from the front, so you can see my hand shape and movement from the side, so that you can see me speaking to you, or if we need to do the overhead camera view, or even write in some notes in your music, that is definitely possible. Okay, so I hope you appreciated this little demonstration of what an online lesson would look like. If you would like to participate in another lesson that I give to a student, just to see what it looks like, you can make that request. I will ask the parent and the student if that is okay if you listen in and watch, and we'll get that set up. So thank you very much, and we will see you online at our lesson.